our city, our people, our residents, and he's doing what he feels is right for this agency to do.
Chief, what does this do to your daily operations?
He's not going to tell you next time he shows up or rolls into town with the crime operation. So what would be your response?
Well, it would be very concerning because if we end up here with a scenario like it occurred in Guadalupe or in Phoenix, I would be very concerned. Obviously, we would try to react to it. But, you know, today we have the benefit of planning. And in part because we got some information from the Sheriff Department, even though it was partial information, it gave us the opportunity to pre-plan, and they gave us opportunity to set up a safe environment. Without that level of information, we would not be able to conduct the same kind of planning that we have here.
Chief, we're getting word that he may have set up somewhere else in Mesa, that maybe a mobile command center set up there, and there are some of the protesters who are going to go to that area. Are you concerned there still could be some kind of conflict or violence because of that?
Well, I would be very concerned. Again, we're trying to contain the situation. We're trying to keep people here, give them the opportunity to express their political views safely. Anything that he does in order to disrupt that, obviously is going to counter to the public safety concerns that we all have, hopefully.
So he doesn't allow you to have a member of your team present with him as he's conducting this?
Actually, we do have a member of our team located here with some of the people. The information we share with us.
Are they sharing with you, or are they not?
Well, I don't know. If you tell me that there's another command post, I would say they have it. But I'm not saying that there's another one. I've heard it from you. I have not heard.
Are they telling you where in the city they are sweeping?
You know what? They're not, but I'm not really as concerned with where they're sweeping. I'm concerned where they're settling down, and if they start attracting people to come and demonstrate these. You know, the deputies are professional law enforcement officers, and they have all the confidence in the world and their capacity to do that.
Do you know
Chief,
if this will go on tomorrow?
We believe, again, we've only heard the rumors that this may lead to a second date. I know that you've been trying for a while.
Yeah, one of your big concerns was that you guys didn't have any details, so you didn't know how to prepare. While you did try to prepare, you didn't want to put too many officers. You guys have budget restraints, 300 officers down. What did this do to your department, putting all this effort into place today?
You know, there's no question that this is going to be very costly, and that I'd much rather put these resources to fight crime and to provide safety to our community. This is not a free ride. There is a cost here. But we have to also analyze what could be the consequences if we don't. If all of a sudden we end up with civil disturbances, or we end up with counter-demonstrators and demonstrators fighting and somebody gets hurt, then it will be much worse. So what we're doing is the right thing to do, but it's very costly.
That being said, considering the sheriff said he fooled you and put decoy RVs out, what do you think?
Well, you know, frankly, I think we accomplished what we set out to do. We wanted to protect the safety of our city, and we're doing so. And hopefully we'll be able to end the night today and say that we accomplished the same thing.
But if he was deceptive with you and he does have this other command post, I don't know if he does right now, but if he does have this other command post, there could be civil unrest. And then your efforts are basically pointless at this point because they could be happening across town.
Well, certainly if that were to occur, I think he would have to answer to a higher order, right? That's got to go on his conscience.
So if you find out that he has established another command post, are you going to send officers over there just to try and avoid any kind of unrest?
We would have to gauge the level of attendance and what is going on there before we proceed. We would prefer to convince all the demonstrators to remain here. Demonstrating is just as good here as it would be anywhere else in the city.